welcome to Wayward, The Fates of Sailee. It is 1 character, 3 players, 0 plan. And
now with 100% more mic cam. Excuse me.
Exactly.
Dice cam.
Dice cam.
Mic
Yes.
cam would be horrible.
That would be.
Would show the spinach in the teeth. Hello,
folks,
Adrian.
Yeah, we are counting on you to let us know whether or not our sound levels are okay. So make sure to let us know. As you can see, we have changed up a little bit the format here. Now we've got an embedded die cam that is going to show you whatever the most recent roll was that we were using with regard to the story. That is not the case with the dice you're seeing there now. These are just the dice on the mat waiting to be used. But we wanted to be able to give you some sort of reference point so that when we do use them, you'll be able to refer back to them. Okay? And we are using Rory's Story Cubes, specifically the Enchanted set. So
That is correct.
Okay, and Joe is at the helm today. Joe is controlling Sailee, so yell at him, not me.
I apologize ahead of time.
There will be complaining about the keyboard and the mouse and...
Oh, absolutely.
Most of that's out of the way, I'm hoping.
I'm kind of not. I'm hoping that we're going to get some of it.
Oh yeah, everything I use is non-standard, and Joe hates it all.
I'll find something.
All right, so should we do a little story recap here?
Probably should.
Okay, those of you who are in the live stream, last time we did this, will be all caught up. Those of you who have been watching the recorded episodes of Sailee's adventure are going to be minus 1 episode. The next episode of Sailee's adventure has her finishing out her battle with the mages in Wolf Skull Cavern, and then returning back here to Solitude. And here we are at Solitude, having gone through that experience.
I really thought you were going to give us like a 1980s last week on sort of thing.
I would like to do that, but I'm just not that talented.
Not prepared. Okay.
So that episode is going to be released tomorrow. So if if you want to go back and watch that to get yourself caught up, you can do that. We're hoping to get on a bit more consistent cadence here.
Whoa.
But it may take us a little while to get there. So apologize for that. So Sailee has returned from Wolf Skull Cave, and we are here back in Solitude. Okay? Take it away, Joe.
All right. Back
Good
to the
summary,
program.
Stu. Very excellent. Oh, hello, Sailee.
All right. So we are on our way back to Solitude. I think I can handle this.
Curved sword and everything.
Yeah.
I think I can handle this.
Yeah. Now look at all that weaponry. That's the two-handed sword that she came out of Wolf Skull Cave with, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, look at that thing.
Excuse me while I
whip
this out.
Oh, Gene Wilder.
Yeah, he was a piece of work, that man. Okay, so what are we going to do here, guys? Are we going back to Blue Palace to talk to Faulk Firebeard? Is that the plan? The guy who gave us this mission in the first place?
Yes, I believe so.
All right, let's do it then.
No.
Why not? They're asking you. You have a backpack full of sharp weapons. Do you want to play tag? Why, yes, I do.
Is still no.
Judging by Sailee's gear, we can see that she's still a little bit conflicted about where her emphasis is going to be when it comes to weaponry. She has, I think, an example of one of each kind of weapon available in the game displayed on her person at the time. We got a dagger. We got a one-handed sword. We got a two-handed sword. We've got a bow.
Any staff? No staff?
No staff.
No.
Oh, no. Is that? No, that's not a staff. That's a big, giant two-headed sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I just saw the upper handle part.
Well,
I didn't see the cross hilt.
Considering the fact that the sheath is nearly as big as Sailee is.
Yeah, what's your problem?
Seriously, what's with the kids punking you today?
No, they don't.
So here, let me talk to you.
Definitely don't talk to anyone.
Oops, that's different. All right.
What's different?
This is some
The
excellent
run.
foliage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
What do you have mapped for run?
Shift.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, wait until you try to use a power or a shout. That's going to be fun.
I'm screwed.
That's C.
Poor Sailee. C?
C, which
C
stands
is for crouch.
Crouch.
No. C is for
Conjure?
crazy awesome shout.
What the hell is sneak? What do I crouch with?
Sneak is F.
What?
Yes.
No, that's first person. I changed it.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's a mistake.
Well, I think the game just got a lot more interesting.
Oh.
Oh, that. See?
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah.
Joe, did
I
you break
crouched.
something?
You crouched?
I've
Okay.
never seen that happen when somebody crouched.
You know what? Let's cross that bridge when we get to it.
Okay.
Right now we've got
that be a
we've got a
C to
job
cross?
to do,
Yeah, we're going to crouch that bridge when we get to it.
Crouch.
or we'll just power it with our super awesome cool.
Why did you do that?
Ow.
Good God!
I never heard that story before.
Wow.
That's because he's very cool.
I don't think I want to talk to him. All right, so let's go find Faulk. Where is
Yes.
Faulk? Firebeard. Is that him there?
That's
No.
a red guard.
That is a red guard. He's a foreign.
He's a foreign envoy.
What's he doing?
Whoa.
I've had one too many Valium.
Yeah, we're gonna avoid him.
He could be interesting to talk to later. Where's Faulk? Usually he's hanging around here.
Good question. Where is he?
Not in here. Could check the quest journal quick. See if he's anywhere nearby.
Let's see. Speak. Speak. Up. All right. Oh, but your HUD is toggled off.
You can go to the map though. But the map's not going to help you
No, because we're inside.
that's just going to
Well,
unless you use the inside map. I don't know if that would
I don't think that.
try it. It's literally I don't think I've referred to my Skyrim map since
look at that.
2012.
Look at
So
that.
Oh, because
right.
you refused to ask directions.
correct.
Where he must
I'm
be
just
down
that
in the
kind
main
of
level.
asshat. Okay.
All right, so he must be down here. We walked right past him.
Oh yeah, there he is. Durr.
Arr. I have.
Good.
Necromancers.
But how much money for a resurrected Potema?
All right, so
Listen, can we listen to the conversation with that red guard up there? Is that something she'd be interested in?
I think so. All right, what do we make of that?
I don't know. Maybe we should go talk to him. Let's think about the context here real quick, though. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sailee's looking for Sadia, right? That's been kind of our whole
Correct.
driving factor. Is getting the attention of a Red Guard diplomat something that she would want or something she would avoid? Assuming she came here with other Red Guards looking for Sadia,
Right. It might bring up more questions that she doesn't really want right now.
She might want some space.
Yeah,
I'd hate for him to start asking where are the others.
exactly. And I think she would be interested
yeah.
in why the guy is
About
here, which I
Right.
think she's probably divined from listening to the conversation. But then beyond that, she would want to distance herself, right?
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
yeah, we'll stay out of that mess. So now, does Faulk have anything more for us? Or do we were going to head down to the docks at one point, weren't we?
Hey, Joe, can you go into the settings and make an adjustment to the display levels so that the subtitles are more viewable?
Oh, sure. Just going to make it a little more readable.
Correct.
And since we're
Control
taking a momentary
settings,
break,
Display.
let's let everybody
Go
know.
back.
Yes, we're going to fix the opacity there to make it easier to see.
Just bump that up so it's a little easier to read. So,
Yeah.
because we're not going to read every single bit of dialogue, and certainly not going to read
No, but they'll be
people
able
that
to.
are trying to talk.
Yeah, they'll be able to see what's going on.
Yeah, but now I have to try to pronounce Pierogdog.
All right. That's
Please let me know if I even got that remotely correct. Pierogdog
I
is
don't
one of
know.
our watchers here.
Okay. All
Like
right.
Spiritica Starbreeze.
All right, guys. We just banished or vanquished or defeated Potema as far as we know it. Faulk Firebeard seems happy about it.
Okay.
So do we move on?
Yeah, now when we came to Solitude, originally we were thinking that if we came here, we might be able to find some information about the location of Sadia,
In
right?
the Winking Skeever, right.
In the Winking Skeever. We got a little bit sidetracked there because of some issues.
Right.
I think we went far enough through the conversation, though, to determine that we weren't getting any leads there.
Yeah, no, I
Right?
agree. Yep.
Okay.
So then we were going to head to the docks.
Yep.
I think it was late, so we slept, and that's when we had our vision,
Mm-hmm.
and we came
The wolf
here.
vision,
Right,
which fit into the whole wolf skull cave thing.
right.
Okay. So there's two things at play. If I were to summarize, I see two different things at play here. One is we're looking for Sadia. We're thinking about that. The other is now we're starting to think about the significance of Potema.
Right.
What does Potema mean to her? And we discussed in the last couple of episodes whether or not Potema was somebody that she feared or admired. And at this point, what she knows is that she has rescued Potema from being controlled by a bunch of mages or necromancers.
Right, right.
And we don't really, at this point, have anything specifically that is telling Sadia that Potema is genuinely evil, other than the things that other people have said about Potema, like Faulk
right,
Firebeard.
Right, his reaction.
His reaction. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's still conceivable that, I mean, even if she's leaning toward the idea that Potema might be an evil force in the world, that she's not as sold on the idea as natives to Skyrim, because
Right.
she doesn't have any context, right?
Not yet, at least. So.
Okay. All right. So what? We go down to the docks and just ask around,
Start
see if
asking
we get
around.
any leads there, and then make a decision on what to do next.
Yeah, I think so.
Seems fair.
What time is it? What time of day is it?
It is 3 p.m.
Late afternoon. Okay, cool.
Or 1500 if you prefer. What? All right.
What is Yokuden time? Because that's what really matters here.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Did I miss it?
Yep.
Yep. I
There it
did.
is.
Don't stumble. Watch your step. Slippery on the docks.
See that goofy little shadow moving around her backpack? Drives
Yeah,
me
what is that?
bananas.
What is
I don't
it?
know what it is. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's some kind of a little weird artifact associated with a piece of armor she's wearing or something.
Sure.
And I'm not sure where it is, but I'm just ignoring
It's
it.
lint.
Yeah. It's the shadow of an invisible butterfly that follows her everywhere she
Oh,
goes.
that's so nice.
Isn't that sweet?
No, you're right about that, I guess.
We speak to a rude Argonian.
Anybody down here?
This looks like a good place to ask, maybe? Maybe?
Looks like we're gonna have to go inside.
Yeah. Okay, so we're looking to ask some questions about people coming and going here, right?
I think so. Do we have anything we want to sell, I guess, while we're here? There's really nothing.
No, I don't think so.
You don't want to...
Doesn't have anything interesting to say.
Okay, so we
She's
getting
got a lot to talk about her wedding.
no information whatsoever.
Not yet.
Yeah, wouldn't we all? All right. Boy.
I've essentially had people stop me to say the same thing, just out and about.
What is this
Okay.
place? Are we interested in any of that?
Why not?
Kind of problems.
Not very helpful.
Windhelm.
Boy.
I guess it's as good a place as any, but we weren't really. Well, I don't know. We didn't really have a plan besides coming to Solitude on where to go.
Well, let's just think about it logically from her perspective, you know?
Right.
If she's coming here chasing Sadia, having no idea where Sadia is, what we do know is, presumably, Sadia's got a head start,
Oh, yeah.
right? And it seems to me somebody who doesn't want to be found would probably not stay anywhere near the port where they arrived originally. They would get as far away from their kind of point of origin in Skyrim as possible.
Right. So I guess that begs the question, where would Sadia have come to port?
I don't know. I mean, who knows?
I don't think we're looking to hire a boat quite right now.
No, not yet. Yeah, I mean, we really have no idea what port she would have sailed into, right? I mean,
Yeah. So they're coming from Hammerfell, right?
mm-hmm.
What would be the logical port of call for most?
Well, I mean, I think part of the logic for being here is that someone who's like noble or of royal blood or whatever, you would think that their first reaction would be to maybe sail into the capital.
Right.
But if they're trying to hide, then you can also make the argument that they'd go into a less traffic port.
Well, and if she was looking to get away, a Sadia that
Mhm.
is, she might not have taken that usual ship to that
yeah.
port.
We'd probably choose not to for that very reason.
She
Yeah.
probably came on some obscure caravan.
So what if Sailee went and talked to the boatman and she figured out where the other ports of call were and then got an idea of what those ports of call were, and then we obviously haven't gotten any information about Sadia's arrival here.
Right. All right.
So let's see what the other ports are.
Come on. No, we don't know. Dawnstar, Windhelm.
Okay.
Didn't they just tell you to go to Windhelm?
Well,
Only two other choices, right?
Right.
And so maybe the thing to do is go to those ports of call and ask around at those places as well, you know, and
Right.
see where it leads,
Right.
you know. Just geographically speaking, we would hit Dawnstar before Windhelm, so maybe we sail from here to Dawnstar and from Dawnstar
around
to
to
Windhelm.
Windhelm.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Gonna give you a frequent flyer.
Okay,
I
now
wish.
do we
He's
spend
gonna charge you another
rower.
50 gold, isn't he?
do we spend the gold or do we go it on foot?
Well, I don't know. What do we have for money right now?
Not
Let's
much.
see how we're doing.
Well, if I can find the
Sure.
We got to remember also that we've got some things to sell from our travel through Wolf Skull Cave.
I don't know where the inventory is.
V.
Oh yeah. So, we got 800 gold.
We got enough to get there, and if she's in a hurry,
Yeah,
she's
I
going to
think
spend the money.
I think she probably would.
She
In
can
this
always
particular-
sell when she gets to the other side.
You know, it's not like it's 300.
Right.
So, okay.
Get comfortable.
Man, that just does not look like a seafaring vessel.
It doesn't it?
Do we got to
You
sit?
got to sit. Yeah. There she goes.
Well, maybe it just hugs the coastline.
Yep. They probably make her row too.
Hey, thanks for joining Grab an Oar.
Whoa.
Well, it's nighttime now,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
How far of a distance is it from there to Dawnstar?
Man, I don't know.
If you were to hoof it, how far would it be?
It's a full day of travel on foot,
Right.
I suppose.
Okay.
You know.
Man, we don't have anything to help us see, do we?
Well, I think what we should do to make sure that everybody can see is we could go and modify
Just
the mod settings quick. There's a travel lantern.
that'll
You can
help.
use that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That helps.
I'm going to go in. I'm going to brighten things up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Where do you want me to do this in the mod?
Yep.
And that would be
Go down to Yeah.
Vivid.
Vivid Weathers.
Configuration,
And then see-
brightness.
Night brightness.
Oh,
Do high brightness for interior.
okay.
Yep. Save that.
And then
Night brightness. Do high for that. And then under saturation, just leave it at default.
Okay, I think we should be good then.
Mm-hmm. That'll help a little bit just because it gets really dark
Yeah,
in
it
the
does.
videos, and I've gone through and adjusted a whole bunch of my profiles because of that.
All right, she needs to find a place to stay, and that's
Mhm.
not going to be here.
No.
Oof. Hey, where can I stay?
Oops.
Hmm.
Nightmares. You mean visions?
Yeah. Interesting.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Well,
Yeah, you're the one who stopped me.
let's see. We need to get up.
Correct.
But not this way.
Totally need to auto-tune that whole thing, though.
Now this will work.
Miners having nightmares. Dawnstar is the place with the nightmares, too.
God.
What you're talking about. All right.
We did it.
We did it.
We made it somewhere.
Do you have lively inns and taverns?
Oh, yes. I always do.
All right. Yeah, we're going to get
Yeah.
a room. And we're going to see what you've got.
Yeah, sate it. Hurry.
Sate it. Okay, what?
Sadia needs sating.
She...
Leg of goat.
Leg of goat.
Just want leg of goat.
That sounds
She's
good.
been traveling all day. Little goat.
What did we determine on her drinking habits?
Oh, man. We talked about that, didn't we?
I don't think we came to a definitive...
Well,
conclusion.
yeah, we didn't say that she was a non-drinker, obviously, because we've
she's
made that part of our
Not
calculation.
going to buy 124 septum wine.
No. I don't know. I mean, I would see her drinking something a bit more utilitarian, like an ale or a mead, perhaps.
She's been traveling most of the day. Is she going to try to get to sleep quickly, or is she going to worry about the wine pairing with the goat?
No.
Eat a rack of goat and then go straight to bed, and you'll have some weird dreams.
There you go. Oh, we can get rid of this lantern. We don't need that now. Okay.
Do I have to sleep under the elk heads?
Well, first we're going to sit
Kind of
down
creeping me out.
and we're going to eat our dinner. Have a carrot.
Wash it down with some vegetables and a sweet roll.
Probably not sweet roll. And our ale. All right. Oof, yeah, we're tired.
All right, she's going to bed.
All right. Let's
Is this normal sleep?
Yeah, this would be normal sleep.
8, probably. Let's go 7.
It's almost sleeping in.
Yeah. I think for her.
Are we
it
are
is.
we on a 1 cube run? Or are
Yeah.
we not on a cube
Yeah,
run?
we are.
yet?
It's time for a die roll. Okay.
Yeah, it's our normal.
Okay. She had a 20% chance of having a dream, right?
Yes.
We
Did
fit
she
it
drink? Did she drink any booze before she went to bed?
She had an ale.
Okay.
I don't think it.
But that doesn't. Does that?
I don't think
that
that
doesn't rise to the
qualif-
level of drunkenness, right?
No, but it might up her chances a little bit. Say, I don't know, maybe 30%.
30%.
Sure.
Okay. 30%.
30%.
30%. Okay. Which is that a 1 cube or a 2 cube?
I think that'd be at 1 cube. Normal sleep would be a 1.
Okay.
Watch the dice cam.
Dice cam.
See what that is?
Yep. There it is.
All right.
So we've got a basket.
And it looks like a cradle type of basket, like a baby would be in, doesn't it?
Kind of, yeah. Like Moses was riding in.
Yeah. Exactly. What does
So-
that mean? Wow.
Well, she came across the woman telling her about the nightmares.
Yep.
She's dreaming about her childhood.
Well,
Yeah, it could be
children have
something about
nightmares.
her childhood, her childhood with Sadia, or it could be something else unrelated.
Just might be little reminders of all the children that were around her the day before.
That could be too.
Well,
Playing tag when she was a child, and now she's playing an adult version of tag, trying to find her friend.
well, she's got this strange dream I just had.
Yeah.
It's kind of I don't know, that could be phrased better, I think.
Yeah.
What's wrong with everyone around here? Dreams are harmless. All right, what are you going to do about it?
Huh.
Well, is this something we can tie in with our own vision?
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? I like his phrasing of what this means, right? Her feeding on memories,
Mm-hmm.
where nightmares are a byproduct, because the issue of memories is something that is particularly relevant or poignant for this character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of makes you wonder if this is something she would pay attention to. And then
Oh, I think so.
the whole concept of of nightmares is something that's also deeply rooted in the experience of childhood, right?
Mm-hmm. Can be. For sure.
So I don't know. To me, there's some relevance, perhaps, whether or not it would rise to the level that she would act on it here.
Is it also possible that we
know.
just don't know yet? Do we need to hang on to it? Maybe it's something that will reveal itself through the day, or
Yeah, that's possible too, I think. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's kind of what I was thinking too.
I
is
always
that
fight with the, does this mean something, when you wake up, and you don't really find out until, it happens later.
Well, in
I
that
agree.
case, I think she would probably be interested in the Vermina at the moment.
mm-hmm.
So this is in the back of her mind, our basket, our childhood, our childhood memories, our childhood nightmares and dreams and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Since she is really strong on the dreamscape, I think this whole thing would she would find. I don't know. I think she would find a way or a need to get involved.
Okay. Well, maybe what we do is, what time is it?
It is
Okay.
an AM.
Maybe she gets a little bite to eat. She goes out and she offloads
Oh, some of this.
some of this extra gear. That gives her a little bit time to consider
Yeah, I agree.
what's going to come next.
Yep.
But I agree with you that there's something compelling about this whole scenario for her.
Right.
And I sort of like the way, actually, that it works with her background story as we've told it so far, but also the way it could potentially dovetail with this whole Patema thing that she's experienced as well, which I'm sure
Right.
she's thinking about a lot, too.
All right. So let's go find someone to sell some of this stuff with.
Holy cats.
I wouldn't want to take orders from that kid either.
Wow.
Has anyone ever tied one of the children to the post there?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I think we're gonna not get
Maybe
into
the
it with that
dream
kid.
means kill the child. Yeah.
It could very well be. It's a stronger and stronger feeling. All right. Now that we can see what's going on, what the
Uh-oh.
hell?
It's a bit breezy out there.
What's happening?
I don't know who's the good guy, who's the bad guy.
So it's stay out of it. Let them do their thing.
Oh, there's more people coming in, though. Look behind you.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yikes! Whoa. I think they just picked sides.
Whoa.
Oh,
Come on, Sailee.
swing it.
Ooh, careful.
Oh,
Nice.
T-ball. Come on.
Nice. Oh,
I almost got the guard.
yeah, almost. Very close.
Ooh,
Hey,
that
did-
hurt.
Free chicken.
Dang, that probably did bring us close to half health on that one.
It did. It did. What does our injury sheet say?
Oh, let's see here.
It's obscured.
I can't.
I got it.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, half health is a 10% chance.
Okay.
It's a 10% chance that she's going to have some kind of waking vision or realization or revelation of some
Okay.
kind. Okay,
Does she take lockpicks?
I would think so. Yeah.
Okay. Basket hilt sword. That's nice. I can
There
fetch
it
some
is.
monies.
Yeah.
We'll sell it, but grab that. I don't know why I would take his mead, but I just did, I guess.
Okay, I just made a roll, and yeah, something happened.
Oh, cool.
So
What happened?
We get another single story cube. So what I'm going to do is roll a different one, and we're going to put it
all right,
in with
I'm gonna
that
get this
basket.
out. Okay, you roll it off, and then we'll slide it in. Unless you
Yep.
want me to. Flute.
A flute.
Ooh, a lullaby.
Okay,
All right.
What do you need?
Can you access the spreadsheet from your computer?
I surely
It would
can.
be way easier than me trying to switch back and forth.
Fancy. All right.
All right, so we got a flute,
Just taking. Any
and we've
of the
got a cradle,
things of interest.
basically.
Someone out here. Oh, that's an odd way to. bite it.
I like the idea of us just kind of letting these things build and see what happens.
Yeah, unless it's obvious. I mean, this
Yeah.
worked out really well. Okay, we'll take that. And that.
I guess this is part of the discussion, right? Where we have to think about how we implement this stuff. And
Right.
I like the idea of letting it build as opposed to like forcing the issue if something's not coming, right? So
Right. Boy, we're gonna have a lot of garbage to sell.
let's do it. Yeah, making the monies.
Well, she needs the monies. All right.
Yeah. Clearly, she knows this because
So,
in order to find Sadia, she has no idea how much traveling she's going to do. But if she wants to stay ahead of the Alakir and find Sadia before they do, she's got to be as mobile as possible. So she's either going to need the money to take carriages, boats, buy a
Right.
horse, who knows what.
right.
So,
Yeah, she just dropped 50 on passage here, and
yeah.
could potentially drop more to get to Windhelm.
Couple of folks watching wondering whether or not does the flute have anything to do with the Bard's College? Any thoughts
Well,
like
that's a
the
good-
flute and the baby, something to do with sleeping?
Yeah, Joe threw that out right away. The idea of a possible, like a lullaby or
But yeah, the Bard's College is an interesting take, though. Where is our?
where are you looking for?
I'm looking for the blacksmith. Where am?
Oh, you got to go back. You're going the right way.
Is he further this way?
Nope, the other way.
All right. God, guess I haven't been to Dawnstar in a while.
Yeah, just follow the shoreline there.
And I would make it a little more expedient, but she's really encumbered.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
got a
there it
lot of
is.
stuff.
Good Lord, I can't believe it.
No, you know what I think is interesting too is we've talked a little bit about how the basis of her relationship with Sadia was on some kind of childhood relationship growing up together, right? Where you have the royal being looked after by the guard, and perhaps it started out as a childhood relationship, but then turned into more of a, princess guardian type of relationship over time, where she goes from being a playmate to being somebody who's also responsible, at least to some degree, for Sadia's security.
Yeah.
And I like how that plays into the idea of the cradle and the
damn
flute
it.
and stuff like that.
Damn it.
What did you did?
I just bought shit instead of selling it.
Son of a
Oh,
Son of a-
man!
God.
Stop driving.
Sailee is a bad negotiator. That's what we know.
Apparently
I only
so.
want to spend 50. No, hang on for a minute. I'll spend 90. No, give me something else I can buy.
Yes. I am a moron.
Again, Joe is the one at the controls this evening.
Yada, yada, yada. All right.
I'm just
If you want to see this,
Hacking
you're
on you
gonna,
a little
you're
bit.
going to have to come
No.
over here and see this.
Do we like this? Do we want to trade up something we're already carrying for it?
I don't know. I mean, it's certainly a cool looking sword, but how does it compare to what we're using? I mean, we've been kind of a scimitar character. We've been a one-handed character, right?
Well, this would be a one-handed.
Right. And our
it's really
scimitars-
it's identical.
Does she have any reason to switch sword types?
No,
Is
no,
there some advantage to switching sword types?
not in that particular case.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else here?
Hmm.
Oh, we don't need 2 of those.
Nope. I think she'll keep all the arrows.
She'll keep all the arrows. We got 2 good ones.
Yay, too.
Hooray! Yay! Hunting knife seems practical.
Sure.
Pickaxe, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's going to be mining.
I feel like she'd offload that.
Yeah,
No.
it's kind of a big thing to be lugging around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, look at all that.
Wow.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. That's our whole coat of plates thing, right?
Yeah, we weren't
Dropping
going to keep
plates.
that. were we?
Honestly, it.
No, we don't want that. We don't want that.
Yeah. I don't know that we would keep the coat of plates. However, one thing that I do like, one concept I do like that came from that is the idea of the helmet providing some level of anonymity.
Oh, right.
You know, some disguise. And maybe she wouldn't use the coat of plates in a suit of armor like this. But I would think that it would sort of bring to mind the idea that with a hood, with a scarf, with a helmet, something like that, she could conceivably conceal our identity in the future, and somehow that would be to her advantage. So,
right, because none of these other helms that he has or that we had that we just sold cover the face. They're not a
Correct.
full-faced helm.
right.
So, I mean, we certainly can keep it.
Yeah, I don't know if it would rise to the level of keeping it, but I would think it would be something that might be on her mind.
Something to keep
you know,
an eye out for.
right? You know, because if she's going on an investigation here that to find Sailee that runs at odds with the Alec here that are going to be wandering the roads of Skyrim also looking for Sailee, I could see instances where she might want to disguise who she is when she's in their presence or when she's passing them on the road or
Right,
things like that.
right. Okay, well, we'll get rid of this for the sake of keeping light for now.
Yeah.
We in any
Money
way
would be
worried
good.
about
And monies.
being underdressed for the weather here?
I don't know. What do we
Would
have
you worry
for
about that, or
cold
is
weather
it just
here?
a quick?
Well, let's see. She's got this. She's got her hood, which she's not wearing at the moment.
I don't know.
I don't know if he really has anything that outside maybe
Did we loot everything off those bandits?
anything worthwhile.
Did they have any cloaks or anything, or did we sell those off?
I think I
already?
already sold those off.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty nasty up here. But what does she intend to do? I mean, does she
I
intend
don't
to
think she's
sail
gonna
on to
stick
the
around.
next port of
She's
call?
not going to stick around
Yeah,
here.
and I don't know that she would walk from here either.
I thought I sold it off.
You'd like to
But
buy
I
your
don't.
thing back at a markup.
If you
I don't see any cloaks or anything like
well,
that.
then you might go back and check the bandits if there's still one that has a cloak
She's got her cape.
on them. Yeah, she's got
No,
the
we've
cape.
we've sold pretty much everything off that we would be willing to.
Well, and very light now, actually, in comparison to when you came in.
Right. Well, yeah.
And made a little coin.
Made
to
a little
boot.
coin, spent a little coin, made a little coin back. All right. Let's
Bought instead of sold.
put on our cape and our hood because it's cold. Probably not the earrings because it's cold.
Channeling the chill.
Let's see here. What is she wearing? Because I see her armor's right here, but I don't see that she has it on.
Well, there's two versions of
Oh,
it.
there is.
Yeah, the cape is not just a cape. It's like the armor with the cape or the
okay.
armor without the
Oh,
cape.
that's cool.
Gotcha.
So I just kept it in there since they're not separate items.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Off she goes.